20 million Kina roadway project brings hope. Mutual exemption of entry visa signed. And solar project to boost power supply in Leh. A very good evening. This is National EMTV News. I'm Nicole Rema. Thank you for joining us. A 20 million Kina roadway project in the remote Wawoi Falls community in Delta Flight District was launched yesterday. This now marks a major development milestone in the district, bringing renewed hope and access to one of the remote parts of Western Province.
Yesterday, the 6th of February 2026, saw the launching of a 20 million Kina wet project funded by the Delta Fly District Development Authority and the Fly River Provincial Government in Wawoi Guavi LLG at Kamusi, Delta Fly District for the Wawoi Falls Road. The project includes machines purchased by the Delta Fly DDA and 16 million Kina worth of road works, plus the constructions of the permanent 40-meter Guavi River Bridge funded by FRPG and Delta Fly DDA. The area was packed with people from Kamusi, Balimo, Wawoi Falls, Kalawasi, Musula, Lake Campbell, Somakopa, Sasalema and Makapa, witnessing the long missing link road, 40 meters Guavi Bridge and dedication of earth-moving equipment. During the launch, the member for Delta Fly and Vice Minister for Forest, Honorable Agena Gamai, told the people the project should have started long ago, but procurement delays held back the commencement. During the launch, he further gave his remarks.
This is not a logging road. This is called a service road that we want to connect to our people. If they want to talk about whatever they want to do, that's up to them. But that will not stop me as a member. That will not stop your governor. That will not stop your presidents. That must not stop your councillors. All of you must rise up. Whatever road project we are starting, we must now do it. We don't have to wait. Because the Kamula Doso project, our people have died. The project has been there for almost 32 years, and that's a long time.
Honorable Agena Gamai said the road and bridge will improve access to basic services for people along Wawoi Falls. He urged communities to work together and focus on land use for sustainable income. Meanwhile, Western Province Governor Honorable Taboy Awioto thanked landowners for allowing their land to be used for government services.
Government lokam sinam lo yana woki samla wok lo government. Samla hap planting lines have put down a fight lo ground, but if you making decision lo give him ground lo government and good la decision if la woki. Sa prosito no woki mosem and government too but woki decision lo pani nan lo ground nan hap na baipa have to walk about go salim picnic or school housing and one way or the other by benefit land lo give ground lo kind service lokama be musem. You will have walking distance to get to schools and hospitals.
Wawoi Guavi LLG President Wilson Kokowo said the project will end the 40 to 60 years of struggle for road access for the people in the Wawoi Falls area. Joel Mipari, National EMTV News.
Meanwhile, development continues in Delta Flight District. Despite challenges, as member for Delta Flight District Agena Gamai outlines plans for governance, education and security which are currently underway.
With the launch of the missing link road in Kamusi Delta Fly District, the member for Delta Fly says slowly and quietly they are getting there. He further highlighted plans following the creation of new wards and councillors achieved as part of his 5-year development plan.
Listen carefully. Don't worry about someone feeding us. We must now start to worry to stand up and do things ourselves. And today, you are men. You have your own LLG, Wawoi Guavi. You have your president. You have your councillors. You have your people now. You are now already gazetted as Wawoi Guavi LLG in the National Government Gazette.
While locals raised concerns over the downsizing of the logging company, which supported daily survival. The member encouraged communities to work their land for sustainable livelihoods.
My encouragement is to go down and work. You may not can complain. You may not can worry or RH like go, because Mipla usually RH feeding Mipla tasol. Haraman, RH has been feeding us, and that's what we are worried about. I think that has to stop. Now, you must go back to the ground. Go back to the ground original Rausim, the white tasol Rausim, ground and stuff.
He also stressed education is a key factor for student development, saying today's students are tomorrow's leaders.
With the education sector, we have been putting 1 million for our students in the district. We have been supporting. And this program is still continuing. And we will still continue. And we are excited that some students are graduating with our support. We are supporting our students.
The member added that plans for policing in the district will strengthen security, promoting peace and harmony across Delta Fly, which is currently underway.
At PSC, now we are trying to organize a training for our reservists. I've talked to PSC to give me the cost of our grade 12s, our grade 10s, so that we will put the funding this year, and we will bring the trainers from Port Moresby to train our grade 12s to become reservists, so that now we will send them to the LNG areas to serve you there.
Joel Mipari, National EMTV News.
National Capital District, Provincial Health Authority and Public Health Team have declared their commitment to address neglected tropical diseases in Port Moresby.
During the commemoration of World Neglected Tropical Disease Day, the event highlighted the urgent need for stronger action against preventable diseases affecting vulnerable communities in Papua New Guinea. This includes leprosy, scabies, and other skin conditions. According to health professionals, neglected tropical diseases are linked to poverty, water sanitation, hygiene, and lack of primary health care, and this needs integrated response from health sector. NCDPHA Chief Executive Officer Dr. Robin Oge stressed that NTD continues to affect a vulnerable population across Papua New Guinea. Dr. Oge acknowledged the dedication of frontline health workers and emphasized that with continued support and coordinated efforts from government and partners, Papua New Guinea can eliminate or reduce the rate of NTD in the country. Mimi Pio, National EMTV News.
Prime Minister James Marape and Vice President and Prime Minister of the United Arab Emirates, Sheikh Mohammed, held discussions on bilateral relations between the two nations with emphasis on aviation connectivity, trade, technology, tourism, investment, and institutional cooperation.
While in Dubai for the World Government Summit, Prime Minister James Marape met the Vice President and Prime Minister of the United Arab Emirates to strengthen Papua New Guinea's global partnership and position within key international economic networks. According to a media statement from the Office of the Prime Minister, discussions were focused on deepening bilateral relationships between Papua New Guinea and the UAE, with particular emphasis on aviation connectivity, trade, technology, tourism, investment, and institutional cooperation. Key priority discussed was the advancement of air service arrangements to improve connectivity between Papua New Guinea, the Middle East, and international markets. According to the Prime Minister, Papua New Guinea has set clear long-term economic targets to guide these engagements. The main goal is to grow Papua New Guinea into a 200 billion kina economy by 2030. Marape said to achieve this goal, the government must diversify the country's economy, expand trade partnership, and integrate more into global value chains. Mimi Pio, National EMTV News.
Meanwhile, Prime Minister James Marape has signed off a historic memorandum of understanding on mutual exemption of entry visa requirements between Papua New Guinea and the United Arab Emirates.
Prime Minister James Marape has recently signed a memorandum of understanding on mutual exception of entry visa requirements between the independent state of Papua New Guinea and the government of United Arab Emirates in Dubai recently. The agreement was signed during the World Governments Summit currently being held in Dubai. According to a media release from the Office of the Prime Minister, the visa waiver agreement reflects Papua New Guinea's growing international confidence and its commitment to build practical partnership with countries that have demonstrated strong economic growth, innovation, and global connectivity. Under the agreement, Papua New Guineans holding valid diplomatic, official, and ordinary passports will be eligible to enter United Arab Emirates without a pre-arranged visa, visa-free entry, or visa on arrival for a period of 30 days. Papua New Guinea will extend the same privilege to UAE passport holders of all categories, allowing them to enter Papua New Guinea and remain in the country for up to 30 days without the need to apply for a visa in advance. PM Marape highlighted that the agreement directly supports the government's broader economic reset at 50 agenda by positioning Papua New Guinea as an emerging destination for tourism and international investment as the country goes beyond 50 years of independence as a nation. Mimi Pio, National EMTV News.
Son of late Sir Julius Chen, Brian Chen is maintaining a steady lead in the New Ireland provincial by-election after primary count of 156 today. Former Mineral Resources Authority Managing Director Kepas Wali is running second with a gap of 6,000 votes.
After primary count 156 as of 11 a.m. this morning, Byron Chen is leading with 19,288 votes. Kepas Wali is running second with 12,552 votes. Joshua Soy with 8,465 votes. Chris Guy with 2,349 votes. And Osea Kallis completes the top 5 race with 1,638 votes. A total of 47,840 ballot papers from 10 local level governments were counted, with only 1,143,000 being recorded as informal votes. The counting has progressed into quality checks before elimination process begins. 80% of the quality checks have been completed as of today. Pakatambua, National EMTV News.
National EMTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Chicken kebab for dinner. Yum.
Beef stir fry.
Chicken curry, my favorite.
Kebabs for you,
Yum.
stir fry for you, and chicken curry for us.
Magic in every meal, one cube at a time.
Dreaming for more than a life we know. There is more to what the future holds. You may hold him and walk one time. Oh, 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 oh. We dare to believe in incredible things. Oh, 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 oh. With money plus we're ready to go.
At Telecom, we're boosting our network. Households will enjoy better connections. Communities will get faster speeds and wider coverage. And business will profit from new towers and a more secure network. Plus, everyone will benefit from onshore storage that brings browsing home. It's all part of our ongoing billion kina nationwide investment. It feels good to be building a faster, stronger network for PNG.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henao, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always Trukai. Trukai, true inspiration through generations.
At IPI Catering, we understand the intricacies of the environments in which we work, providing innovative, fresh and creative catering solutions. Our experience and commitment is a winning combination, delivering great food anywhere and anytime. IPI Catering, part of the IPI group of companies.
EMTV is proud to announce that we are now offering tower rental spaces on the tallest tower in NCD and Central Province. Our new 80 meters television broadcasting tower proudly boasts an improved structure durability. It is versatile and suitable for various communications and broadcasting needs. It has a high internal load capacity, supporting multiple antennas and technologies simultaneously. This is your opportunity to optimize your transmission signal for wider coverage and extended reach. For co-location information, call 7723-3484 or email engineering@mtv.com.pg. MTV, your number one to watch.
You're watching National MTV News. In the remote Kamusi community, once sustained by logging, families now face hardship as closures force communities to embrace government services for survival.
Kamusi in the Delta Fly district of Western Province is one of the most remote areas, accessed only by road and sea. It recently became part of the Wawoi-Guavi local level government. For many years, the logging camp in Kamusi was the main source of survival. Fathers, mothers and youths depended on daily work to earn income and put food on their tables. The company brought light to the community, offering hope in place long forgotten. But today the hope is fading. With logging company almost closing, families are left struggling. The downsizing has hit hard, leaving many without jobs and creating deep concern among locals who once relied on the logging for their livelihood. One development brought by the company was road construction, but it was never permanent, built only to transport logs between camps. Now with the launch of the new missing link roads, promising better access for government services to communities in Somakopa, Lake Campbell, Wawoi Falls, Kalawasi, Musula, Sasalema and Makapa. At first, landowners resisted, believing logging would last forever. But with the company now closing, they have realized the importance of government services as long-term solution. The landowners have come on board, opening their land and hearts to development. As government services slowly reach Kamusi, hope is returning. Permanent access means education, healthcare and opportunity. For a community that once depended on timber, this new path offers something stronger: dignity, stability and chance for better future in the Delta Fly district of Western Province. Joel Mipari, National MTV News.
The Yalu Solar Farm project in Ley was launched yesterday by Deputy Prime Minister and Ley District Member John Rosso. Minister for State-Owned Enterprises William Duma, who also officiated the launch, says this project will increase electricity reliability in Ley, which is the industrial hub for Papua New Guinea.
Ley Open MP John Rosso, Morobe Governor Rainbow Paita, and representative of Kumul Consolidated Holdings Limited and PNG Power Limited were present during the launch yesterday. In his keynote address, Minister for State-Owned Enterprise William Duma said the launch marked a significant moment for Morobe Province and the energy sector. Minister Duma said Yalu 10 megawatt solar photovoltaic plant combined with a 10 megawatts battery energy storage system is a key investment under the Marape Rosa government's grid stabilization and least cost generation program designed specifically to improve electricity reliability for Lae.
For the first time, Pinti Power will own a solar system, a project on its own land. Now I'm launching this Taraka project, Arabla 10 megawatts project where you buying more high speed, 8 high speed diesel generators, valued at about 33 million kina. So again, this 33 million kina, and come up 111 million kina where Marabe Rosa government too even approving. Transformers, all substation, most of them were built in 1960s. Time Mimisiran and Nidlong or Line Blong Australia. For the first time in so many years, and in Nidlong Marabe Rosa government, we have identified where the problems are.
This project is expected to stabilize the grid, reduce diesel reliance, and support renewable energy transition. Minister Dumas said the Yalu Solar Farm is valued at 81 million kina and is fully funded through the proceeds of MVIL BSP share sale by Kumul Consolidated Holdings. Deputy Prime Minister Rosso said Lae's power crisis is the result of a rapid population growth and infrastructure that has failed to keep pace with the growing demand. Mr. Rosso said the Yalu Solar Farm project will improve reliability for Marabe province and surrounding regions.
Lae, you progress as I experience him every second day, power blackout, power blackout, power blackout. So today as we stand here, it makes my heart a lot more joyful, a lot more happier that my people, Minister, Milato, thank you, you know, line location, that my people can be able to have hope that now we can enjoy good power like any other citizen and taxpayer of Papua New Guinea. The launch of 10 megawatts solar power farm at Yalu will help come onto the Lae grid, the current 10 megawatts that is now being channeled and will be immediately available, if I am not wrong.
Pakatambua National EMTV News.
Deputy Prime Minister and Minister for Lands and Physical Planning, John Rosso, has reaffirmed national government's support for central provincial government to establish its own provincial city.
Deputy Prime Minister and Minister for Lands, Physical Planning and Urbanization, John Rosso, made the remarks during the official launch of the Central Provincial Government's Bomgate Residential Estate and Central Provincial Market projects recently at Bautama. These three projects will set the foundation of Central Province's long-term city development plan. According to a media statement released recently by the Office of the Deputy Prime Minister, the Central Provincial Market is being constructed by China Guangdong Foreign Construction Company, the Central Provincial Residential Estate by YFIG Builders, while the Bomgate facility is being managed by a local partner. All these projects will take place at Bautama. According to this statement, the overall Central Provincial City Development Plan, including initial earthworks and infrastructure, is estimated to a cost of 300 million kina. To this date, approximately 27 million kina has already been spent on the three priority projects, earthworks and related infrastructure. The Deputy Prime Minister commended the Governor for Central, Rufina Peter, for her leadership and partnership with the private sector to deliver key infrastructure projects. He said the national government will support by providing funding and resources, and noted that the funds and resources must be used wisely and strategically. Mimi Pio, National EMTV News.
Counting for day-by election is near completion, with 2 boxes teaming for Muglamb LLG.
The counting for day-by election is about to conclude, with last 2 boxes out of the 58 to be counted for the Muglamb LLG. As of yesterday afternoon, the top 5 candidates are as follows. On the first spot is Desmond Keeper with a total of 9,902 votes, followed by Tui Akil with a total of 9,819 votes. And on the third spot is James Spinney with 9,417 votes, followed by Sam Coim on the fourth spot with 8,195 votes. And on the fifth spot is Wesley Nukundi with 5,903 votes. These are the progressive figures as of yesterday afternoon. Counting has been suspended for today and will resume tomorrow as per the EC team at Kimininga Barracks. Samantha Solomon, National EMTV News, Mount Hagen.
Meanwhile, few of the candidates from Dade District raised complaints on a letter written by the Electoral Commissioner regarding Rule Na and Rang 1 boxes.
The letter from the Acting Electoral Commissioner Margaret Vagi advised the returning officer to reject the ballot boxes for Rule Na 10 and count of Rang 1 of Kotna LLG. In the letter, the Electoral Commissioner Vagi said, in light of evidences, the RO must use his powers under Section 153A of the Organic Law and reject the ballot box from Rule Na 10, remove the tallies from the candidates who have received votes from Rang 1, open the candidates' boxes and remove the plastic bags containing the ballot papers from Rang 1 and place the ballot papers in a separate ballot box as rejected. Proceed to the elimination without ballot papers from Rang 1 and Rule Na 10. Concerning these orders, the candidates appealed to the acting EC to reconsider as they claimed that voting was done fairly in those two areas. Mr. Keeper, one of the candidates, said every candidate has got their base where they collect votes, thus such riders should be removed and let those boxes be counted.
What we see, what the Electoral Commission has run is a population of 1,950 voters, and Rona has a population of 1,350 voters. And that's a total of 3,200 or 300 voters. Now that decision has affected the rights of 3,300 eligible or legal voters. Now, what authority does he have to deprive those people?
Another candidate, Goro Koiti, shared similar sentiments.
Again, appeal the decision in the courts and it went on for quite a long time. And then now we are finally into the by-election and we have some a year and some months before the 2027 general election. Count all the boxes. Whoever wins, let us all be happy that they will represent us and deliver for us, because there are many basic services that need the input of the MPs.
Meanwhile, in a letter dated Friday, 6th February, the returning officer Philip Telape's position was revoked by the acting electoral commissioner Vagi after Mr. Telape revoked Vagi's earlier notice to reject counts of Rang 1 and Rule Na 10 wards and allow counting to proceed. In the meantime, counting has been suspended on the 7th of February 2026 and will resume tomorrow, which is the 8th of February 2026. Primary counts are almost completed, with Muglamb LLG has 2 more boxes to be counted out of 33, Kinchby Mala completion primary count and quality check yesterday, and Kotna halfway through its quality check yesterday and to continue tomorrow when counting resumes. Samantha Solomon, National EMTV News, Mount Hagen.
Students and teachers at Sagaling Primary School celebrated new classrooms and housing after a development project officially opened in Huon Gulf.
The member for Huon Gulf and Minister for Community Development, Youth and Religion, Honorable Jason Peter, has officially opened a double classroom and 1 teacher's house at Sagaling Primary School. The project was funded by the Huon Gulf District Development Authority at a total cost of 120,000 kina. 100,000 kina was used to build the classroom and 20,000 kina for the teacher's house. The new facilities will improve learning for students and provide better accommodation for teachers. During the opening, customary land owner Mrs. Sagalin said she freely gave the land for the school to help the community. She also called for more classrooms and teachers' houses. Honorable Jason Peter thanked the landowner for her support, saying land cooperation is important for government services to reach rural areas. He said land access remains a major challenge as some landowners demand payments before development can begin. The minister added this problem affects many parts of Papua New Guinea. Huon Gulf District Development Administrator Andrew Namuhesh said the district administration will work closely with the member to deliver services under the bottom-up planning approach. He assured communities that development will reach every ward across Huon Gulf District. Joel Nipari, National EMTV News.
National EMTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
On the go and need a quick update? Talk to Tisa Bank. No logging, no typing, just your voice.
Hey Siri, what's my balance?
Your balance is 2,578 kina.
Activate voice banking in 3 simple steps. 1. Update your Tisa Bank mobile app to the latest version. 2. Set up Siri on your iPhone if not already enabled. 3. Start voice banking with Tisa. Tisa Bank. Banking on change.
At Telecom, we're boosting our network. Households will enjoy better connections. Communities will get faster speeds and wider coverage. And business will profit from new towers and a more secure network. Plus, everyone will benefit from onshore storage that brings browsing home. It's all part of our ongoing billion kina nationwide investment. It feels good to be building a faster, stronger network for PNG.
For the very first time in Papua New Guinea, Mail Research and Marketing Consultants proudly launched the 5th issue of the Mail Review magazine commemorating PNG's 50th Golden Jubilee independence. 2 volumes, 500 pages each. Volume 1 covers government politics and leadership, while Volume 2 highlights the private sector, state-owned entities as service providers, and NGOs. Together, they cover the period from 1972 to 2025. This 1,000-page collection reflects PNG's 50 years and sets the foundation for the next 50.
EMTV is proud to announce that we are now offering tower rental spaces on the tallest tower in NCD and Central Province. Our new 80 meters television broadcasting tower proudly boasts an improved structure durability. It is versatile and suitable for various communications and broadcasting needs. It has a high internal load capacity, supporting multiple antennas and technologies simultaneously. This is your opportunity to optimize your transmission signal for wider coverage and extended reach. For co-location information, call 7723-3484 or email engineering@mtv.com.pg. MTV, your #1 to watch.
You're watching National EMTV News. Moving to overseas news, India and the United States said they have reached a trade deal reducing the tariff on Indian imports from 25% to 18%. While the details are scanned, Donald Trump has said India would stop buying Russian oil as part of the agreement.
After a phone call between both leaders, President Donald Trump took to social media to announce that India would stop buying Russian oil and that the US would move to reduce tariffs on the country from 25% to 18%. And what we've sort of heard, the punitive 25% duty on top for sort of India's purchasing of that oil will also be rescinded. Now, Mr. Donald Trump has also said that India will be buying some $500 billion worth of US energy, technology and agricultural goods from the US. So it's sort of a massive improvement in a relationship that has very much been sort of declining over the last few months. But it's important to note that the point about Russian oil, has only been claimed by Donald Trump, and it hasn't really been backed or explicitly talked about, by the Indian government. Prime Minister Modi has welcomed the tariff cut. Stopping Russian oil would be a pretty big deal for India. It makes up for about a third of India's imports. India is taking in about 1.5 million barrels a day. In saying that, India is sensitive to the US position on this point and has gradually been cutting down.
Moscow has accused Ukraine of being behind the attempted assassination of one of its most senior military officers.
The attack took place in this Moscow apartment block. A gunman had slipped inside to try to kill a Russian general. In the stairwell, the deputy head of the GRU, Russian military intelligence, was shot several times and critically wounded. The attacker fled. I could hear people screaming for help, says this neighbor. I heard several shots. Lieutenant General Vladimir Alexeyev was rushed to hospital. He is one of the most powerful figures in the GRU. After the spy agency was accused of orchestrating the 2018 nerve agent attack in Salisbury, he was placed under UK and EU sanctions, and he has played a key intelligence role during Russia's war on Ukraine. But after nearly 4 years of war, in Russia, being one of the most senior military officials doesn't guarantee you're one of the most protected. Several senior Russian military officials have been targeted and indeed killed since Russia's full-scale invasion of Ukraine, and Moscow has blamed those attacks on Kiev. And since December 2024, 3 men of the same rank as Vladimir Alexeyev, Lieutenant General, have been killed in and around Moscow. Sometimes in bomb attacks that made Moscow look like the front line. For the shooting of General Alexeyev, Russia's foreign minister blamed Kiev. Sergei Lavrov accused President Zelensky of trying to derail the peace process. But Ukraine hasn't claimed responsibility, and Russia's official investigation has only just begun.
National EMTV News continues after the break with Trukai Sports. Stay with us.
They're gold nuggets. There's a flavor for everyone. The best tasting snack. Get a burst of gold nuggets. Cheese flavor.
Mega wow.
Chicken flavor.
Mega wow.
Cheese onion flavor.
Mega wow.
Barbecue flavor. Mega wow.
When you're on the go, one more. One more.
Get that burst of gold nuggets flavor.
Mega wow.
As PNG's only ISO-accredited bulk haulage operator, IPI Transport guarantees the delivery of your critical cargo. Equipped with state-of-the-art GPS tracking systems and backed by an experienced team, you can rely on IPI Transport, part of the IPI group of companies.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henao, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always Trukai. Trukai, true inspiration through generations.
At Telecom, we're boosting our network. Households will enjoy better connections, Communities will get faster speeds and wider coverage, and business will profit from new towers and a more secure network. Plus, everyone will benefit from onshore storage that brings browsing home. It's all part of our ongoing billion kina nationwide investment. It feels good to be building a faster, stronger network for PNG.
Meet UmiPay, your digital wallet from TISA Bank. Your gateway to seamless transactions. Withdraw cash anytime at your nearest TISA agent. Send money to family and friends anytime, anywhere. Top up and pay with just a scan. From taxis to coffee and small businesses, UmiPay makes every payment simple. UmiPay, powered by TISA Bank.
EMTV is proud to announce that we are now offering tower rental spaces on the tallest tower in NCD and Central Province. Our new 80 meters television broadcasting tower proudly boasts an improved structure durability. It is versatile and suitable for various communications and broadcasting needs. It has a high internal load capacity, supporting multiple antennas and technologies simultaneously. This is your opportunity to optimize your transmission signal for wider coverage and extended reach. For co-location information, call 7723-3484 or email engineering@mtv.com.pg. MTV, your number one to watch.
Trukai Sports.
Welcome to Trukai Sports. The inaugural Goilala Rugby League Nines competition is into its business end of tournament with teams bidding to secure the final spot to decide the top prize.
From the total of 26 teams registered for the inaugural competition, the top 16 went into knockouts today. Competition coordinator Stephen Francis with the update at Connie Tigers Oval earlier today.
After the ball na cup or semi-finals, Pambla put on hold na. Pambla kisim goran lo tamblo lo say you bet Mari Stadium. Pambla play semi-final na grand final lo tamblo. Lo tomorrow.
He says the inaugural competition went smoothly without major issues from its regular rounds to their finals at Connie Tigers Oval in Waigani, Port Moresby.
The awareness people working lo controlling crowd na. All big head man na. Or Spackman lo kami sila sa tournament lo. Bagarabi me mo control good threat. So last week na come now this the finals. No garoblo fight. All man Mary come support at the back of me looking wabla huge crowd and all come.
A couple of teams also came in from parts of Central Province, including Tapini in Goilala District, as they look to host the best of the best in the grand final tomorrow. He says the Goilala community in NCD enjoyed the competition despite negativity surrounding what few of them do.
All Goilala community in NCD all behave. No got trouble or fight. All of them must enjoy again. The other side them name lo Goilala Bagarabat. Time this a tournament and make him same. Olman amamas na kam, lo good plus side, lo name lo Goilala. So all those lo this a name no good na, all come na, amamas na, lo put him name lo Goilala lo good plus side lo true lo rugby.
A show of skills and strength will be at play tomorrow at Sir Hubert Murray Stadium to decide the top prize winner. Charlie Dumave, Trukai Sports.
Solomon Kings FC came out victorious after defeating Auckland FC 3-1 in a thrilling OFC Pro League match in Port Moresby, marking the end of round 2.
Solomon Kings FC claimed victory in the OFC Pro League, marking the end of round 2 at the Santos National Football Stadium after a hard-fought match against Auckland FC. The Solomon Island side dominated the first half, scoring 2 unanswered goals to take a commanding 2-0 lead into the break following an impressive performance. In the second half, Auckland FC fought back and managed to pull out 1 goal back, putting pressure on Solomon Kings FC. However, Solomon Kings showed class and composure, controlling possessions and sealing the match with a third goal late in the game. The full-time score ended Solomon Kings FC 3 goals, Auckland FC 1. The victory marks a strong finish to the OFC Pro League campaign in Sector 2 with Solomon Kings showing a determined display. Joel Mipari, Trukai Sports.
Trukai Sports continues after the break. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports.
Chicken kebab saja na. Yum.
Beef stiff, right?
Chicken curry, my favorite.
Kebabs for you.
Yum.
Stir fry for you. And chicken curry for us.
Magic in every meal, one cube at a time.
For the very first time in Papua New Guinea, Mail Research and Marketing Consultants proudly launched the 5th issue of the Mail Review magazine commemorating PNG's 50th Golden Jubilee independence. 2 volumes, 500 pages each. Volume 1 covers government politics and leadership, while Volume 2 highlights the private sector, state-owned entities as service providers, and NGOs. Together, they cover the period from 1972 to 2025. This 1,000-page collection reflects PNG's 50 years and sets the foundation for the next 50.
Dreaming for more than the life we've known. There is more to what the future holds. You may hold him and walk one time. Oh, 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 oh. We dare to believe in incredible things. Oh, 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 oh. With money plus we're ready to go.
Kids, it's time to go back to school. Theater's this the place to go. Please don't forget the golden rule. Theater's this the place to go. Hey, moms and dads, don't make a fuss. Theater's this the place to go. Get the school supplies from us. Theater's this the place to go. Everything you need for school. Theater's this the place to go. Be sure to keep the teacher cool. Theater's this the place to go. Ring, ring goes the bell.
Theatist for all your school stationery.
EMTV is proud to announce that we are now offering tower rental spaces on the tallest tower in NCD and Central Province. Our new 80 meters television broadcasting tower proudly boasts an improved structure durability. It is versatile and suitable for various communications and broadcasting needs. It has a high internal load capacity, supporting multiple antennas and technologies simultaneously. This is your opportunity to optimize your transmission signal for wider coverage and extended reach. For co-location information, call 7723-3484 or email engineering@mtv.com.pg. MTV, your number one to watch.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henao, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always Trukai. Trukai, true inspiration through generations.
You're watching Trukai Sports. The National Capital District Darts Association has started its pre-season competition today with the anticipation for a better season this year.
The pre-season took off in a slow note, with registration still open for interested teams. The National Capital District Darts Association President Anthony Caleb with the update on the event.
This weekend, we've started our pre-season. We have it running for 3 weekends. And we will have our AGM on the 28th of Feb and start our season proper thereafter.
The association also welcomed the growing interest from the new teams joining the growing game of darts in Port Moresby.
Even better to see new people come in. You know, they bring with themselves a new set of skills to the game.
There are a total of 50 teams heading into the pre-season that will run for the 3 weekends.
We have 10 pools with 5 teams in each pool. So that's a total of 50. So we've kind of mixed it up a bit. So you have new teams playing against current teams. You have Division 2 teams playing against the Premier team.
He says the main focus for them this year is to prepare early to take part in the national championship.
Main focus would be on the national titles this year. That would be one of the focus in getting ourselves prepared for that.
He further thanks Sports In and other sponsors for their continued support behind the game of darts in National Capital District. Charlie Dumavi, Chukai Sports.
Meanwhile, the National Capital District Darts Association is planning to roll out the Pikinini darts for young children to compete.
A better youth competition is the way to strengthen any sporting code in the long run. And NCDC Darts Association is stepping into setting a foundation for kids to compete in a competition called Pikinini Darts this year. The association president, Anthony Caleb, says getting children to participate in the competition at an early age will only sharpen their skills for the good of the game. This is one of their main focuses for this year.
Which is the Pikinini Darts. That is something that we would like to get off the ground this season, encouraging our youths to take part, not just in ordinary competition, but building their pathway for the future of the sport.
He says this is the approach his executives are taking to better the code.
I'm not sure about the other associations, what they do in terms of their development of their youths or the young ones, but we've taken that step to, progress from what we have currently to trying to show what we can do for the sport in a positive way and plan for the future of the sport.
He further stated that there are a couple of other activities planned for this year and they will approach one at a time as the season goes.
We also have new activities that we have planned for from last year and we're going to roll it out this year.
Charlie Dumavi, Chukai Sports.
That ends Chukai Sports. The Morning Plus weather report is next. Stay with us.
Chukai Sports. Chukai Sports.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henao, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
At Telecom, we're boosting our network. Households will enjoy better connections. Communities will get faster speeds and wider coverage. And business will profit from new towers and a more secure network. Plus, everyone will benefit from onshore storage that brings browsing home. It's all part of our ongoing billion kina nationwide investment. It feels good to be building a faster, stronger network for PNG.
At IPI Catering, we understand the intricacies of the environments in which we work, providing innovative, fresh and creative catering solutions. Our experience and commitment is a winning combination, delivering great food anywhere and anytime. IPI Catering, part of the IPI group of companies.
EMTV is proud to announce that we are now offering tower rental spaces on the tallest tower in NCD and Central Province. Our new 80 meters television broadcasting tower proudly boasts an improved structure durability It is versatile and suitable for various communications and broadcasting needs. It has a high internal load capacity, supporting multiple antennas and technologies simultaneously. This is your opportunity to optimize your transmission signal for wider coverage and extended reach. For co-location information, call 7723-3484 or email engineering@mtv.com.pg. MTV, your number one to watch.
Dreaming for more than the life we've known. There is more to what the future holds. You be holy man, no walk one time. Oh, 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 oh. We dare to believe in incredible things. Oh, 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 oh. With money plus we're ready to go.
This weather update is proudly brought to you by MoneyPlus, with you always.
The Morning Plus weather report for the next 24 hours. In the southern region, Port Moresby, partly cloudy, then chances of few showers and possible thunderstorms in the evening. Darul, partly cloudy with some showers and possible thunderstorms. Kerema, partly cloudy with possible few showers. Alatau, rain showers and thunderstorms. And Popondetta, rain showers and thunderstorms. In the Momase region, Lae City, partly cloudy with possible few showers. Madang, partly cloudy with rain showers and thunderstorm. Wewak, partly cloudy with possible few showers and thunderstorms. And Vanimo, partly cloudy with chances of few showers and possible thunderstorms. In the New Guinea Highlands region, Lorengau, partly cloudy with rain showers and possible thunderstorms. Kavieng, partly cloudy to cloudy skies with chances of few showers. Kokopo and Rabaul, partly cloudy with few showers. Kimbe, partly cloudy with few showers and thunderstorms. And Buka, cloudy periods with rain showers and possible thunderstorms. In the Highlands region, Mount Hagen City, cloudy periods with rain showers and possible thunderstorms. Goroka Barnes and Kundiawa, rain showers and possible thunderstorms in the evening to night. And Mendi, Tari and Wabeg, cloudy with some rain showers and possible thunderstorms.
The weather update was proudly brought to you by MoneyPlus, with you always.
And that wraps up the news, sports and weather for Saturday, the 7th of February 2026. From all of us here, pleasant viewing and good night.
This news program was proudly brought to you by Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits and Gold Nuggets.